Oakley dokley, let's look at number 4. We're asked about the horizontal and vertical tangents. So we've done that before. We know that the horizontal tangent is when the first derivative is 0, and the vertical tangent is when the first derivative is undefined. So if you remember pre-calculus a little bit, you may recognize that this is a conic section, and specifically it is a circle. And so we know that there's going to be horizontal tangents at the top and the bottom, and then there's going to be vertical tangents on the sides. So we should have 4 answers when we're done. So let's just keep that in mind. All right, let's do the derivative. All right, there's my derivative. I'm going to collect all of my y primes together. And I'm going to move everything else to the other side. So I'm going to subtract that 8x, add that 16. Okay, factor out a y prime. And divide both sides by 12y plus 36. All right, I know I'll have a horizontal tangent when the numerator is 0, because that will give me an answer of 0. And when the denominator is 0, that'll give me an answer of undefined. So the slope is 0 when the numerator is 0. The slope is undefined when the denominator is 0. So we're going to solve 2 separate equations. All right, so subtract 16, divide by negative 8, and I get 2. Subtract 36, divide by 12, and I get negative 3. All right, so be careful. These are 2 separate situations. I have the coordinates at 2 comma something, and then something comma negative 3. For each one of these, I have to separately go back and find the other coordinate to find the exact location if that's what I want. So let's do the horizontal tangent first. Let's go back to the original function and plug in 2 and figure out what the y coordinate is there. So there's my original function. I don't have enough room so you could see it, but I'll just rewrite it down here. So that was 8, oh wait, no, my original function was 4x squared, excuse me. 4x squared plus 6y squared minus 16 times x plus 36y plus 3 equals 0. So I'll simplify that. That's 16 minus 32, that's negative 16. Well, I'll just do it all together. Negative 16, and then plus 3, I'm getting negative 13. I'm going to write this in order. Alright, believe that is correct. So, off the top of my head, I'm not really feeling like that's going to factor. So, we're going to do y1 and y2. Here's my calculator. So I know it's 6y squared, but of course we're going to call it x because that's my variable for a calculator. Plus 36y minus 13. Let me just double check on that. Okay. And in y2, we've got 0. You guys are going to do the intersection. Let's see, for me, I need zeros. Okay, one of them is at 0.341 or 0.342, 3 decimal places, and then the other one is at negative 6.342. All right, and that makes sense that we got 2 answers. Remember, we've got 2 vertical tangents. All right, so x was 2 and y was 0.342 for one of the answers, and negative 6.342 for the other answer. All right, so those are where my horizontal tangents are. All right, let's go back and do the vertical tangents. So for the vertical tangents, I'm going to set the denominator 12y plus 36 equal to 0, which I already did, and I got negative 3. So I need to go back and plug in negative 3, but this time plug in negative 3 for y and simplify. So that's going to be 4x squared plus 6 times negative 3 squared. All right, that's going to be 54. Plus 36 times 3. So negative 108. All right, I'm not even going to bother simplifying that. I'm just going to graph that in the calculator. 4x squared plus 54. Oh, I lied. Actually, I already have the answers right here in front of me. All right, so you're going to simplify and graph that in the calculator. Oops. And you should get an intersection at negative 2.093 and another one at 6.093. And those are going to be your vertical tangent lines. All done.